Now it is fine, right? Yes, right? Okay. So I believe now the audio and video are fine right now. Okay. So yeah. So we define our differential equation in the two forms. One is a partial differential equation, another one is the ordinary differential equation. This ordinary differential equation also we define in the two forms. One is the linear and another one is the non-linear, right? And after linear and non-linear, we define the two categories, homogeneous and non-homogeneous, right? Anyway, in homogeneous also we have two categories, with constant coefficient and here with variable coefficient. Okay, same thing here also. And also we define here again the two categories. One is the initial value problem, another one is the boundary value problem. And that we decided to discuss. And initial value problem, that we are now going to start, or we had already have seen some examples. With this, we had something related to the under what condition about the series solution. I mean the condition for Ly is equal to Vx. Under what condition we can write the Ly? Ly means the first coefficient should not be zero anywhere. If the first coefficient of the differential equation are zero, then we cannot see this is the Ly. That will no longer Ly, right? So anyway, this Ly has the standard form y double dash plus a1xy plus a2x into y. This is the differential equation for the Ly, where a1 and a2 must be the continuous. This is the sufficient condition. If a1 and a2 are continuous, then we can say something about the existence of the solution. Okay. So alright, we also concluded that if a differential equation of this form, if a1 and a2 are continuous, then any initial condition, or this is the second order, so yx not is equal to alpha and y dash x not is equal to beta, this becomes the initial value problem, and this initial value problem always have unique solution. Okay. Anyway, so this is, we say this is the initial value problem. Otherwise, we will define again for the boundary value problem. We have the two categories for Ly is equal to Vx. One is the infinitely many solution that we can discuss by the Lyon's problem that will give infinite solution, and when the trivial solution for Ly is equal to 0, then we will write the solution with the help of Green function. That's what we are looking. So when the boundary value problem has infinite solution, that will come out under the Strom-Liebniz problem. When this Ly is equal to Vx, Ly is equal to 0 have a trivial solution, meaning the Ly is equal to 0, then corresponding we will write a Green function. Anyway, so this Green function we will write it later, and in our last class we need one more lecture. In the last lecture we will discuss the non-linear. Keep in mind the non-linear, here the initial value problem, this is for linear differential equation. This result is not true for the non-linear. But I mean that the initial value problem for linear differential equation, then existence uniqueness is guaranteed, but not for the non-linear cases. When the differential equation are non-linear, solution may exist, may not exist, or solution may not be unique also. So for non-linear, we need little more condition that's known as the Lipschitz condition and the Picard. So the non-linear and the Picard, and also this singular solution and this Green function. These all three we will discuss in the one more lecture video. So in last class we will discuss the non-linear differential equation Picard the method to find the solution, and that will tell us under what condition a non-linear equation has always a unique solution. This is a singular solution. You are already aware little bit. Anyway, we will discuss it. It is not that much important for CSIR, but of course this is important for GATE exam. And Green function, we will use the Green function with the help of Green function. We will write a solution for the non-homogeneous linear differential equation. The condition is Green existence of Green function is guaranteed if L1 trivial solution. Okay, so this is the chart and some more application that we will discuss even today also. The implication is the following. In some time during interview and in GRE math, especially if you can see GRE math and especially UPSC, do that all for all this assistant professor exam, especially state level, and even in India levels also UPSC they conduct exam for the for the colleges. Here I noticed that in many exams, and even if student ask me the questions also, they will give you differential equations. Suppose this will be the given y double dash plus a1 y dash plus a2 y equal to 0. Then they will ask the nature of differential equation, right? They will ask you the eigenvalue also. They will ask you eigenvector also. All right. So in second order differential equation, similarly, this is the example I am giving, and anybody can ask why I am taking the example always second order, why not third order and fourth order? Yeah, definitely we can write it, but determine this terminology and the for the second order can be extended for any finite order. Will be the exactly same. The meaning, if we are able to calculate the eigenvalue of this linear differential equation of the form Ly is equal to this, then hey, we are using same step by step, we will be able to calculate the eigenvector of the following matrices. Once we have an eigenvalue and eigenvectors, then we can tell the nature of the differential equation. Usually this is not in syllabus, but what did happen? Sometimes they ask, right? So it is, used to be the familiar also. And also one more thing, system of differential equation. System of differential equation. Here, system means we have not one differential equation, we have set of differential equation. Then we need to find the solution and also the nature. Nature of solution. Not only the nature of solution, here they will ask one more question, the stability of the solution. Stability of the solution. All right. So these are the only conclusion that your question cannot go beyond this. This chart. This is a very important for GRE and UPSC. This part. Now in the days, I have seen last 2 years, in CSIR also they started asking questions because actually because of the application, if you see that these are the differential equations, and in physics have two applications about the stability theory. Again, in CSIR, there is always the question, if you do some R&D, the exam is the June and the December. I think the video. Yeah. So December exam, people feel it is little tougher than the June exam. Do you know why? Because the December exam, this paper used to prepare by these scientists together. During the June time, they are VC during their admission process. So this usually the June exam, this paper usually from IIT or some the central universities, especially the June exam. Anyway, so all right, let us see. So anybody have any idea how will you calculate this? So I think in order to, we have a second order differential equation. If we can, so what we will do here basically, we will convert our differential equation in the first order. And also I want to tell you, in partial differential equation, this will be again same. This terminology again same. Here, this is the second order partial derivative. There, they will give you, there is a name is the characteristics equation, if you are aware in the partial differential equation. Any nth order partial differential equation can be written down as system of ordinary differential equation with n differential equation, right? Means any partial differential equation with n variable can be written, n independent variable can be broken down into a system with n first order ordinary differential equation. That is known as the characteristics method to solve a partial differential equation. So we can solve, we cannot say every question, every partial equation can be solved, but of course to solve a partial differential equation with the help of characteristics is easy. So the same application, the method, the tool that we are going to apply here, that will be the same in the partial differential equation also. Okay, so anyway, let's see some messages. Maybe some people have some doubt. No. So anyway, if you have any query, any doubt, you can ask now. And I believe that now we are familiar, why this is important and why it is important, why we are calculating this, which method we will apply here, right? So I think I have given you a sufficient chart. Yes, give me just 1 second. Yes, it is gone. Now it's fine. Yeah. So shall I erase this? Anybody have any doubt, please ask. Rana ji, how is your preparation going on? Rana ji. Okay, okay. Yes, so yes, yesterday we are working a differential equation of the type Ly is equal to y double dash plus a1y dash plus a2y is equal to 0. Have two solutions. The y1 is equal to c1. Suppose it have a two roots, r is equal to r1 and r2, then c1 e raised to the power r1x and y2 is equal to e raised to the power r2x. Provided r1 and r2 are different, if r1 is equal to r2, then y1 is equal to e power r1x, y2 is equal to e raised to the power r2x. So tell me, it is the case when r1 and r2 are same? X should become out, right? It is correct? Yes, reply. When r1 is equal to r2, then it is correct. The second solution, please reply fast. When r1 and r2 are same, yeah, okay, good enough. Yes, all right. So again, the notice it, if differential equation in this form, condition are not given. This is one solution, this is another solution, and both are linear independent. So we say these are the fundamental set of solutions, right? Or full set of solutions. What will be the dimension? Y1, Y2 dimension will be 2. Anyway, Y1 is solution. The mind is Y1 is solution. If you kept here, you can check also. Let's see why the Y1 is solution. You know very well. L of Y1 is equal to L of e power R1x is equal to e raised R1x double dash plus A1 it should be e raised to the R1x plus A2 e raised to the power R1x. You can solve it. If you kept here, it will be exactly the 0. That's why this is the solution. Also, you can find out L of some number. I am multiplying 2y1. So L of 2e raised to the power x1, this is also 0. L of, instead of 2, I can put 3. This is L of 3e raised to the power r1x is equal to 0. Similarly, I can say L of c times y1 is equal to L of 3e raised to the power r1x, that is also 0. If equation has a solution, then every scalar multiple is also will be the solution of the differential equation. So anyway, yesterday I forgot to ask you, this is the homework for you. Did you ever think that why we used to write the solution in this form? Is there something a speciality about the exponential function? So my question is why? Why solution look like of this form? Suppose I do not like, then why do we need to write, right? So this is a time to think, this is a time to discuss in group, in friend. It will be better if you discuss in group. People have different state of mind, different way of thinking. People, be Indian or from different places, have different specialities. But everyone have the way how to act. So these are the answers will come out if you can discuss together. This is a very important question. Sometimes in interview they will ask, you cannot say no, it is written in the book. That's why I is always assuming this won't work there. And the time also will not come that you will gather these basic information at a time. That will never come. Okay. And the no teachers also will not respond you if you ask such a question. So this is a time to, I always say that put every time, ask 3, 4 why, do not put more than 6 why, I will tell you, not more than 6, not more than 6. So the why should be always less than or equal to 6. This is also one more question, why? Why I cannot ask more than 6 why? This is also you can think, this is my own observation, we cannot ask more than 6 why. You will be lost, you will no longer exist, okay. Anyway, that is so. Anybody have any idea why we are writing here? So let's see if some reply are there. Yeah, so people are replying. Yes, okay, good enough. So again, so we are telling this is the platform that my all colleagues are the research scientists, not even in India, they are outside of our country also. They are highly educated and highly trained person. You are able to ask any question, and how many questions you want to ask, that also free you can ask. So these are the things that if you are really want to learn, because The day will come after 1 or 2 years later, you will be as a good scientist. Then you definitely have to start thinking, or you will be a college professor or somewhere. Then definitely you have to teach the student, right? So we need, we can go this way, or if you have a better, then that is also the fine. So this is my suggestion. This is the homework for you. You think on it and let me know. So in science, believe me, whole mathematics or any science, all science are based on cause and effect. Cause and effect. Right? The science is based on cause and effect. If there is no cause and effect, no science is there. So if we are writing in this way, there are some reasons why we are taking this actually. Right? So at least you can ask the question, why? Until there is a reason, I mean kind of cause and effect. If no cause and effect, definitely should stop. So if the answer is, if you ask the more than 6 why in consecutive ways, you will read the cause and effect will cease. And once the cause and effect cease, you cannot ask any question. The science will fail there. Have no answer at all. Okay. So anyway, all right. Okay. So anyway, I believe that you are sufficient intelligent, and I believe that you will answer me at least by tomorrow. I believe that. And also there are reply, I think, let me see. For exponential function, if x e power derivative is higher derivative as a scalar multiple of y. Yeah, that is also that is a property. Yeah, that is also good attempt. This is a nice. But can we say something more abstract? There are replies, 2-3 replies are there, I have checked. Yeah, that is also fine. Prabhita, your response is better. But can be, more rigorous little bit. Okay. So anyway, so these are the cases. And also I want to tell you, in the CSIR or solution of differential equation, definitely you will calculate from here, and also you can check yes, this is the Ly. So meaning a differential equation of the form Ly is equal to second order, first order, or any order, always has infinitely many solutions. Always. Because the condition are not given, the scalar multiple always will be the solution. Right? So whenever, so option is coming, you can write directly infinite solution. Okay. So the scalar multiple is solution. Here is scalar multiple is solution. We can write this is also solution. Then y is equal to c1 y1 plus c2 y2. That is we used to write c1 e power r1x plus c2 e raised to the power r2x. This is also a solution. Right? In interview, sometimes they will ask why this is solution. Then you will say simply, sir, this is the solution. This is solution. This is solution. Their addition is solution because the L of R1x is 0. L of C1 e power R1x is 0. And L of C1 e raised to the power R1x plus C2 e raised to the power R2x is equal to 0. Because of this, I am telling this is also a solution. Nothing, there is no reason, apart from this, this is also. If I can write your name, tell me your name. Suppose your name is something XYZ, right? If it is 0, then definitely this XYZ will be also solution. No problem. So this is the solution. The addition is also solution because it's satisfying Ly is equal to 0. So see, you can say maybe some other ways. People have different way of telling or explaining, but in interview they will always check how you are responding or how you are looking the question. The answer is not important that much. That this is solution, their addition is also solution. How you are approaching, how you are thinking, this is the important, and this will give you sufficient just to get admission, to get a become a teacher or whatever you want, and at least at the good places. Anyway, so there are sufficient reply. I can see first of all the chat. Uh, so, can you please mention today I am working at it. Tomorrow onward, so today we are going to test. Yeah, there are people telling it's consuming more data. Dear friend, can you please manage once more today also? Today I have planned to test the Geo also, GeoMeet. If it is work, people are telling, and their official website are also telling that the Geo consume very less data. So I'm extremely sorry for now, but I assure you we can have just testing for 5 minutes, and then we will tomorrow or day after tomorrow we will use another software. Many people are telling it's consuming the more data. So it is my humble request, please be with us today. We will solve it out tomorrow onward. Okay. Thank you. Yes. So anyway, let us come back and yes. So I'm not going to look at some problem that's in your previous year, and that is for me it is a nonsense. Just it will be given, you have to calculate the roots, and that will be your solution. So that you have to take care. Anyway, if you want, I can look at one problem. Y double dash plus 4y dash plus 3 is equal to 0. This is a differential equation. Then find the solution. Anyway, in your exam, they will not ask you to tell me the solution. They will always ask the nature of the solution. Meaning they will ask y1 tending to infinity, y2 tending to infinity. So anyway, let us solve it. Lr is equal to r square plus 4r plus 3 is equal to 0. R will be minus 4 plus minus 15 minus 12 by 2. So this will be minus 4 plus minus. This will come out 4 by 2 minus 4 plus minus 2 by 2. So this will come out minus 2 and minus 3. Right? Is it correct? Did I did some mistake? Is it correct or some mistake is there? I'm very poor in calculation. So minus, no, yes. See, again the mistakes I always need to do. So minus 4 and plus 2, this will be minus 1. Minus 4 minus 2 minus 6, it will be minus 3. Now it is all right. Then the y1 is equal to c, the first solution will be e raised to the power minus x, y2 is equal to e power minus 3x. All right. If you notice, the first option y1 tend to 0 as x tend to infinity. The second option y2 tend to 0 as x tend to infinity. All right. The third option y1 tend to 0 and y2 tend to infinity as x tend to infinity. The fourth option is y1 and y2 tend to 1 as x tend to 0. can write infinity as x tends to minus infinity. So if you notice, again, yesterday we had discussion, if in the differential equation of the form Ly is equal to y double dash plus a1y dash plus a2y is equal to 0, we had noticed if a1 is positive, whenever, then this and this option will be true. In your exam in NBHM in ISI, this differential equation will not be the given. They will ask this only simply. I mean, they will give you differential equation, they will give you how the function a1 is look like, and based on it, they directly will ask the answer. Okay. So I believe that now, yesterday we had this discussion when a1 is real, when a1 is positive, then this will hold. And I gave you the homework also. If a1 belongs to the complex number, then you have to look the real part of a1 is positive or real part of the a1 is negative. When the real part of a1 is positive, this will be the same. When real part of the a1 is negative, it's opposite going to happen. So this is the observation that I had given you yesterday. And I believe that such a kind of or the nature of the problem that you can look at it. The problem related to this, I am not going to discuss, because now you are familiar and you can solve, you can look at these kind of the problems. So it is better not to waste the time here too much. Let us write one more problem based on it, okay? Yes. So, all right. So the question is, this is a differential equation. Suppose this is a differential equation. Sometime let us write this equation for ISI. There they will not give this differential equation. They will be a second order differential equation. Second order linear differential equation. Homogeneous linear differential equation. With constant coefficient. Only with. We don't need even. Okay. With constant coefficient. Then the first option is there exists y1 comma y2 such that y1 comma y2 dimension will be 2. What I mean that there is y1 and y2, two solution of the differential equation with dimension 2, and y1 and y2 have extrema at point x is equal to 8. Second option, there does not exist this whole. The third option, there exists y1, y2 such that the solution set y1, y2 is equal to 1, and y1 and y2 have extrema at a point x is equal to 8. The third one, there does not exist. Same, you can write, it is just a repetition. Is there exist two solutions, y1 and y2, such that the dimension of y1 comma y2 is equal to 2, and either y1 or y2 has a 0 of multiplicity strictly greater than 1. The next option, there does not exist. Same thing. I mean, I am writing this and then the telling not exist, not exist, and so on. And it is my humble request, one option you can write, waiting for you. Please write the question, think properly. Yeah, so there are some messages. Yeah, okay. So I am giving you 2-3 minutes. Suppose some of you are already aware about the answer, or once you have gone through it, but then this is my request, you should try some other ways. I mean, can you approach this question? I mean, some new approach do you have? Or think properly. If you can look properly, not positively, not negatively, it is as it is written, definitely you will get some perception naturally, and this question will reveal the answer itself. Believe me, go through it. So this is the time in my watch, 5:55. We will meet again at 5:58. So I'm giving you 3-4 minutes, and this is very important. So please guys, go through it. So yes, what is your answer? Yeah, so tell me the answer. Answer please. Let's see people are replying. Yeah, okay, so good enough. Yeah, telling 1, I am 4. Okay, other people? 2, 4, 5. Okay. Anybody else, please? Okay, so let us think together also. Okay. So if you notice here, uh, there exists y1 and y2 such that the linear span or the vector space spanned by y1 and y2 are 2. It meaning that we had already mentioned that y1 and y2 are the solutions of the differential equation Ly equal to this. First of all, we can see here, this is a linear differential equation with constant coefficient. So constant coefficient means what here A1 and A2 are constant, therefore they are continuous everywhere. If it is not with constant coefficient, then continuity is essential to say something about the existence of the solution. So suppose this question in your exam they are asking, so careful about the continuity of the A1 and A2 first. Here we have a freedom that we don't need to look at it, the continuity, because A1 and A2 are the constant, the first thing. Otherwise, you have to choose the none of the above option. Okay. So continuity is granted here because of the constant function. So telling there exists y1 y2 such that the dimension spanned by y1 and y2 is 2, and y1 and y2 have extrema at point x equal to a. You think what is the extrema is basically, so I will look at it later, but we are aware the Wronskian of two functions y1 and y2 at any point is equal to the Wronskian of y1 comma y2 at any point. The mind it is only when Ly1 0 and Ly2 0. This result is true if y1 and y2 are solution of a differential equation. If y1 and y2 are not a solution of some differential equation of the form of L, where L is a differential operator, this result is not true at all. We will prove it soon. What is meaning that the Wronskian can be calculated from a Wronskian at a fixed point. And in the last class, we had seen the Wronskian for linear independent and linear dependent. If Wronskian, this is non-zero, we say the y1 and y2 are linear independent. Right? We have seen this. Okay. So again, this result is true when y1 and y2 are the solution of differential equation only. Anyway, so suppose the first result is true, y1 and y2, the dimension of this linear space is 2. This implies that y1 and y2 are linear independent. Very nice. And y1 and y2 have extrema at a point x equal to a. If y1 and y2 both have extrema, what is the preliminary definition of extrema is the first condition, the y1 and y2, if they are differentiable, then their derivative must be 0 at x equal to a. If they are not, but here the solution of differential equation, the L is already differential operator, so the solution of this differential equation definitely infinitely differentiable. So there is no problem at all about the differentiability. So the solution y1 and y2 are differentiable. Then for extrema, what should be 0? The extrema will tell y1 is 0 and y2 dash a also should be 0. But we know that the Wronskian is y1, y2, y1 dash, y2 dash. If you keep it here, y1, y2, so keep y1, y2, y1 dash at point A, it is 0, at point A it is 0, so this is 0. The Wronskian of y1, y2 at the point x0 at the point A is 0 if y1 and y2 have extrema at the same point, then the Wronskian will be 0. The Wronskian 0 means y1 and y2 are dependent, they are not linear independent. So if they are dependent, then the dimension cannot be the 2. So this option cannot be correct. Hope it is clear to everyone. If y1 and y2, these have the dimension 2, this implies that y1 and y2 are linear independent. But the last statement telling extrema at x equal to a, y1, y2, so the y1 dash at a0, y2 dash at a equal to 0, that is then not true. So the determinant 0, this Wronskian 0 means they are dependent, and once they are dependent, their dimension cannot be the 2. It meaning that whenever we have a differential equation, if we have a two solution y1 and y2, and both are linear independent, then extrema cannot be at the same point. But hey, y1 can have extrema at different point, y2 can have extrema at different point. Then that will be the truth. Same point will not be allowed, right? Because having extrema at same point contradicting the dependency, linear independency that causes the dimension. So I hope it is clear to everyone. Okay. So he's telling the next, there does not exist, such a case is not possible. That is correct, right? So 2 is correct option. Okay. Question number 3. y1, y2 such that we have two solutions y1 and y2. It is given that the differential equation is in this form and y1 y2 are solution, and also they are choosing in such a way that dimension is 1. The meaning is y1 and y2 are linear dependent to each other. Meaning, if I multiply by some scalar y1, I will get y2. So whenever I say the multiplication by some scalar, meaning the non-zero scalar multiplication, if I multiply here, I will get this, or if I multiply here, I will get y1. So dimension is 1. It means both are not independent. That's all right. y1 and y2 have extrema at point x equal to a. It is possible, right? Y and y2 can have extrema. For example, if you just take y1 is equal to e power r1x, then just take y2 is equal to 2 times e power r2x or r1x. Same. Take just a scalar multiple of other. If this has extrema, then definitely it will also have extrema. Right? Just some constant multiple. So this is allowed. This is possible. He is telling not possible, no? So this is wrong because this is also very possible. There it is y1 and y2. Dimension is 2. Either y1 or y2 have a 0 of multiplicity greater than 1. So what will be the problem? If you see that I am writing here the Wronskian, so this will be y1 at a, y2 at a, y1 dash a, y2 dash a. Dimension is 2. It meaning that y1 and y2 are linear independent. The linear space generated by y1 and y2 are 2. Then either y1 and y2 have 0 of multiplicity greater than or equal to 1. If suppose y1 have multiplicity have 0 of multiplicity greater than 1, it meaning that y1 is 0, right? And y1 dash is 0. You see the definition? 0 of multiplicity greater than 1, or y2 is 0 and y2 dash is 0. At least either this satisfy or this satisfy. That's what it means as 0 of multiplicity greater than 1. Out of these two, this and this both will force, if this is 0, see the first column 0, second 0, this is 0. In both cases, the determinant 0, the Wronskian 0 meaning that the y1 and y2 are dependent. Once y1 and y2 are dependent, dimension cannot be the 2. So this is not possible. This implies that the next will be possible. There does not exist. Now you tell me the last option. That's what you have written. Please tell me. Anyway, if any doubt is there, I can explain it again. But these are the interesting questions that you can see even in NBHM always. Okay. And solve always some NBHM problem, because NBHM question paper are better. You will feel that in CSIR paper, I mean, you can attempt it very easily. NBHM have a good standard, even not in India, even you can compare to outside India also. I mean, the standard paper, especially for the this for exam for PSC and also for GRE math and whatever you want. That is a good standard. Anyway, so it is all right, I think, to everyone, and you can look at it, and then we should. There are many other ways also. You can write some more question based on it. I had discussed here extrema. You can write assembling, oscillating. You can write so many problems based on it, right? Anyway, that we will come that you will see all the possibilities, all the games, I mean, whatever you can think and whatever you cannot think, that also will be available in your test series. So test series will be a, I mean, very nice. Nothing will be left for you to think. That's why I'm telling you this is the time to think. Okay, so yeah, so there are one text messages. It is all clear, sir. Okay, thank you. Again, I'm telling you, some people can think that the theory are less. Of course, I believe, but I'm reminding you the theory will be always less, as the way I take the class, I usually finish even 3 hours based on this only. Under what condition we can write Ly equal to this? My 3 hours used to go. The moment I wrote the schema, I can write a more than 100 questions based on it. But in this way, we will not move in any direction, right? So anyway, these things will be discussed in the classes, I mean in the semester, that in the new batches. And here you, many students already have gone through those classes, I mean in other coachings also. So it is not good to discuss each and everything. But anyway, so it's good, let us erase it and write some more. So this is my extremely sorry. Some people think that we are covering very less theory. In the next week onward, we will start your linear algebra also. Okay. And then linear, I will request that the linear algebra will teach you Anandji. So it will be great and it will be interesting also. And anyway, that's going to start in the next week. So anyway, give me just 1 second. Yeah, all right. Now, so let us see the nature of solution, and means that, so I have written down so many things, and let us write for the initial value problem. So the same question, y double dash plus 4y plus 2 plus 3 equal to 0, y at 0 equal to 0, and y dash 0 equal to 0. The first option is unique solution, no solution. Third option, infinite solution. The fourth option, two solutions. See, whenever you have a question like this, then in your exam, if this is the initial value problem, the operator is add y. Just close your eye, the answer is unique solution. That's all done. Nothing more to do. Okay? You don't need to solve the problem. So whenever this is the initial value problem, solution always unique. This is the homework part, you can go and calculate. Because to calculate here, you will get a solution C1y1, C2y2. If you can determine C1, C2, it can be determined very easily because two conditions are given. Two conditions are sufficient to calculate the C1 and C2. Okay, I can write one more equation, Ly equal to y raised to the power 7 plus y equal to 0. I have y at 1 equal to 0 and y dash at 1 equal to 2. Then unique solution. Second, no solution. Third one, infinite solution. The fourth one, two solutions. Sorry, seven solutions, seven. Answer please. Answer please. The answer is first. Every student of the math line, this is my request, get out of 25 out of 25 from the OD. And I believe if you can close your eye also now, then your complex analysis will give you minimum 30 marks and OD will give you minimum 20 marks. So you are now 50 already done. Even if you can attempt the problem while closing your eye, you don't need to even open your eye also in the exam. So this 50 is already have done. Right? It is not that you have gone through so many things. You are now aware how to solve a problem and how to observe the questions, right? We are not wasting here time. Anyway. I have seen there are coachings where they used to calculate only order and degree in the 2-3 classes. You know why? Because the students are happy, you are happy, and we are happy. That is the only the one game going on, right? Here, but this is not the case because our motive is something else. So anyway, so this we have done. The initial value problem chapter completely closed. The linear differential equation of the form Ly is equal to 0. Now you are able to solve all the problem. You can calculate the dimension of the linear space spanned by the solution of Ly is equal to 0. About the full set of solution, these blah 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 and so on. The next step is let us write the nature and stability of differential equation. Nature and stability of the differential equation. Okay, but to discuss about it, we have to go two ways. First, we have to go through with the help of, we are going to discuss with the help of eigenvalue. So to know the eigenvalue of a differential equation, it is better to write the first system of differential equation. So let us write the first one. X dash is equal to x plus y and y dash is equal to x minus y. So this is a differential equation. I am telling you to solve this. So the answer is very simple. You can write here xy, x dash y dash is equal to 1 1 1 minus 1 x into y. Some people used to write as x vector is equal to a into x vector, x dash. This is the way to write. What you have to do that, again, you can ask why I am taking 2 by 2. My dear friend, you are able to take any 3 by 3 or 10 by 10 or 100 by 100, there is no problem. The tool, the method that we are employing for the 2 by 2, same will work for any order. What you have to do that here, this is this. Now you have to calculate the eigenvalue of this matrix. So it will be, I think, lambda square minus trace of the matrix into lambda plus determinant of the matrix equal to 0. All right. So from here, definitely you will get two values, lambda 1 and lambda 2. All right. Whenever we have a system of differential equation of the first order, lambda 1, lambda 2, then definitely we have two cases. The case number 1, when lambda 1 different from lambda 2, and case number lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2. I suppose the little concept of the linear algebra, and I hope that much you all are aware. The first cases when lambda 1, lambda 2 different, then if you see, I do not want to explain, but I want to tell you. eigenvector. Anybody can tell me what is eigenvector? Or this is a homework, go and work on it. Right? Anybody have any definition? There are huge fight between some mathematicians, some researchers. What is the eigenvalue came first or eigenvector came first? What is your idea? What do you think? But other things it doesn't matter. What you think is most. So today learn back some great person did some adventure. All right. So who? Yeah. So the eigenvector and eigenvalue are essential in science, every field of the science. If you aware little bit in the computer science, the use of eigenvectors used to tell you the eigenvectors are a space in the nature. Also, if you can see how the space are creating, like you can go market a 2 GB, 3 GB, 4 GB. Do you think sometimes these are things are physically related also? The eigenvalues are giving the address of the eigenspaces. Eigenspaces are the spaces that you can utilize. Whole universe, the utilization of whole universe is not possible. It is not easy. So in order to divide it into the smallest part, we use the term eigenvector. With the help of eigenspaces, we can divide even these spaces in some way, so that we can use. But how we will reach at it with the help of the eigenvalue. Okay, the time will come in the future when building will be ready, but it will not be the visible. People will be on the first floor, second floor. Floor will not be visible, but people will be there. That is the second generation, second technology, that will be the breakthrough. The work, the research work is already going on. So anyway, how to find this? If A is a vector, and suppose X is a non-zero vector, if I apply here AX, if it is proportional to X again, any non-zero vector, if I apply over A, it is giving a same vector. We say, hey, this our X is known as the eigenvector. All right, everyone? Yes, so this is known as the eigenvector. Then questions very simple. Hey, what is the problem if X is 0? Anybody? If X is 0, if I take the 0 vector, I will get always 0 vector. Then what is the problem? The problem is very simple. If I am taking the 0 vector, the proportionality constant will be remains as it is. In physicality, the finding the address is very difficult. What I mean that, suppose you just if you are not aware, just take just a little bit theory. Suppose you logged one space in somewhere, you want to reach it with some telescope, or I do not know how you want to go. Then definitely we need a tool, and this proportionality constant will give you Ex equal to lambda times X. Then this lambda will determine where is the real location of our space. Like if you see your home have address is written, so that is the eigenvalue. The space, even if you see this room that we are utilizing, is known as the eigenspaces. So that's why this X should not be the 0. If first of all the physical significance X is 0, a space construction of a space is not possible. We cannot calculate even these eigenvalues at all. I mean, we don't need, then address will be the meaningless. Anyway, for more detail, the interested student can see there are many books for the linear algebra especially. But the mind is the linear algebra, without geometry is known as algebra, and geometry without algebra is known as the vector calculus. So once if you combine both, it becomes a linear algebra, and that is essential. Anyway, so these things will be covered by another teacher. And okay, so let us come back here. Yes. So anyway, this is the okay. So now you are aware what is the eigenvector, and this is what we need. So there is a little theory. Let us yeah. So if lambda 1 and lambda 2 are different, then definitely lambda 1 will give you at least one eigenvector. Lambda 2 also will give you one eigenvector. All right. Suppose it is V1. Suppose it is V2. Eigenvalue is there because eigenvalue not possible without the eigenvector. Right? The space is there. One house is there only. Then you can say something about the address. If house is not there, how will you say this is the address of this, right, of this house? So suppose I have this house, this space here, and the address is given by lambda 1 and lambda 2. But this is also possible if both are same. On same address, we can have two spaces, or two house can have same address, or we have two, but both are the same. So definitely one address, there are possibilities. It can be give you the two address, V1 and V2. This lambda can be the address of two houses, two spaces, or this can be for only one. Understand? If lambda 1 and lambda 2 are same, only one address, because it's occurring two times, so definitely it maybe give you the two eigenvector as mathematically I can say, or it can give you only one eigenvector, but it cannot give you more than two, right? Anyway, so all right, the same argument can be written for the 3 by 3 cases of the matrices. It is possible all eigenvalues are same. It is possible lambda 1, lambda 2 are same, but lambda 3 are different. Or it is also possible lambda 1 all are same. If all are different, then one eigenvalue will get here, one eigenvalue will get from here, one will get from here. Right? So anyway, so suppose the first case, when lambda 1 different from lambda 2, then your solution will be x comma y is equal to, see, this is the differential equation, x comma y. Then solution will be C1 the first solution, there is a way to write C1 V1 e power lambda 1 into t, or x, whatever you want to write, that is not a problem, plus C2 V2 e power lambda 2 t. This will be your answer. Or if you want to write other way around, V1 e power lambda 1 t will be a solution. So one solution will be this, and another solution will be V2 e power lambda 2 t. Both will be independent. All right. So let us calculate it from here and find out. We can solve one problem based on it. Okay. But this is the case when lambda 1 and lambda 2 are different, right? what will be the answer if lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 and both are same, but it has two eigenvectors v1 and v2 as well? Then your answer will be yes. So the answer will come out x comma y is equal to c1 v1 e power lambda 1t plus c2 v2 e power lambda 1. I have two eigenvectors, right? But one more case is possible, is also possible if lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 and eigenvector is only one eigenvector, meaning lambda the algebraic multiplicity 2 and the eigenvalue geometric multiplicity 1, means we are getting only one eigenvector. Then what will be your answer? Anybody? Then answer will come out x, y, v e raised to the power lambda t plus c2 t times v plus v2 e raised to the power lambda t, or we can write it as a w. So this will be your answer. Everything are previously, only we need w. See, v is given, v is eigenvector, just we are multiplying by t, and what is w, I will write it here. So the w, how will you get w? W is nothing, a minus lambda I over w is equal to v. This is the solution. This is a non-homogeneous system of equations. We will calculate the w from here. We will substitute here. All right. The same argument can be extended for the 3 by 3 matrix also, 4 by 4 matrix also. Anyway, all right. So, if any doubt, anybody have any doubt, please ask. Yes, so there are, I think, doubts are there. Oh. Now it is fine, or still some problem is there? Any other people also having same problem of board? Let me check. Now it is fine. So Pravisha, can you check it again? Other people are telling that there is no problem at all. So I think it might be problem from your end. You can quit the meeting and rejoin it again. Yes, all right. Yeah. Yes. So same argument, using same argument, one can calculate for the 3 by 3 matrix also. So if the matrix is 3 by 3, then if it have a 3 eigenvalues, you can write directly, right? All eigenvectors are different and answer will be the same. So I can now erase it. So yeah. So suppose if I have a system x dash is equal to ax, right? X dash is equal to ax, and A is a 3 by 3 matrix. Then what we will do that? Tell me. we have to write this matrix and find out the eigenvalue. We will get three eigenvalues: lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. If all are different, then one eigenvector, second eigenvector, third eigenvector, then the answer will be x is equal to c1 v1 e power lambda 1t plus c2 v2 e power lambda 2t plus c3 v3 e power lambda 3t. This will be answer, right? The case number 2, lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 is not equal to lambda 3, right? So suppose here also have one eigenvector, here also have another eigenvector. I mean both are same, but we have full set of eigenvector. Then answer will be the same, right? Two eigenvector, it will be exactly the same, but here the changes will be x is equal to c1 v1 e power lambda 1t plus c2 v2 e power lambda 1t plus c3 v3 e power lambda 3. All right? Yes. So give me just 1 second. Yeah, okay. The problem, we have three eigenvalue and three eigenvector 1, 2, 3, then there is no problem at all. The problem will occur when will occur problem? When lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 but not equal to lambda 3. We have one eigenvector v3 and here we have only one eigenvector, right? Then your answer will be again as x is equal to, we can write v3 first or we can write at the end, no problem. So the first will be c1 v1 e raised to the power lambda 1t plus c2. Now here it will be t v1 plus w into e raised to the power lambda 1t plus c3 v3 e power lambda 3. This will be your answer. Where w, what is w? W is a minus lambda 1I into w is equal to v1. V1 is given. You can solve this equation and you will get it. In the linear algebra, if some people are not aware, you will be aware this very easily. And one more case is possible here, if you can remember. What is the possibilities? The possibilities is if lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 is equal to lambda 3. All lambda are same. And even we have v1, v2, v3, 3. Definitely they cannot be same, right? Then answer will be your x will be c1 v1 e power lambda 1t plus c2 v2 e power lambda 1t plus c3 v3 e power lambda 1t. This will be your answer. If all eigenvalues are same, but we have three eigenvectors, meaning that am is 3, but gm is simply 1, 1, 1. And the last case, when lambda 1 is equal to lambda 2 is equal to lambda 3, all are same, meaning that am is 3. But the eigenvector v, the gm is 1. All right. Here, how will you write the solution? So here, the answer will be your x is equal to c1. One eigenvector is here, c1v e raised to the power lambda 1d plus C2. Yes, tell me, how do we calculate? This will come out T V plus W e raised to the power lambda 1d plus C3 e raised to the power lambda 1d. When all eigenvalues are same and eigenvector we have only one. We need something here and this is the homework for you. I can write here, but it will be good if you can go and search the properly, because this is a very essential. But similar process will come, one more term will come out here, right? So anyway, I think you can find out this what should be here. So anyway, so it's all right. Any doubt? Anybody have any doubt? Please ask first. Yes. Any doubt here? I think I have gone through all the possibilities. Nothing is left. So anyway, let us solve our this problem first. Yes, so find solution of differential equation and its nature. So this is the example, and we can write here x dash y dash is equal to 1 minus 1, 1 plus 1 into x comma y. So the matrix is this, and auxiliary equation LR is equal to R square minus trace of matrix 1 plus 1 into R plus 1 plus 2. 1 minus 1, so it will be plus 2. You can please check, there might be some mistake. So R square minus 2R plus 2. All right? Yes. It's equal to 0. Is there any mistake? Please tell me. Yes, AM is 3. Yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. So are you asking some question? Yeah. So the mind it, he asking one question very good. He is telling AM equal to 3 and GM equal to 2, meaning a matrix of 3 by 3. Okay, let me answer you. If matrix is 3 by 3 or system of differential equation 3 by 3, AM equal to 3, GM equal to 2. GM equal to 2 meaning we have two eigenvector, right? V1 comma V2 we have. We need one more vector, right? Is it so? Only one more vectors we need, na, to write the answer. So the answer will be x is equal to C1 V1 e power lambda 1t plus C2 V2 e power lambda 2t. Two eigenvector we have. We need only one more. So one more, how will you write? C3 You take anyone. I am taking T V2 plus W e power lambda 3. That's all. This is the more simple, right? So this is for AM3 GM2. We had seen AM3 GM is equal to 1 also. So in GM is 2, then this will be your answer. So I think is it all right, right? Fine? Yes. So I think I answered you. Yeah, okay, thank you. Good enough. So these are the possibilities you can ask, and you can think also. I mean, all the possibilities. So careful these systems of the question, especially these are so essential and very important when you will start your research work. Very important. All right. Anyway, so this is correct, right? R square minus 2R 1 plus 1. Yeah. So find out R is equal to 2 plus minus B square 4 minus 8 upon 2. It will be 2 plus minus, it will be under root minus 4. This will be 2. This will be 2 plus minus 2 iota by 2. This will be 1 plus iota and 1 minus iota. See, both are different. 1 plus iota and 1 minus iota, both are different. It is understood if you can calculate our matrix is A minus 1 plus iota into I. If you put this is the 0, right? And this will give you, I think you know how to find the eigenvector, right? So I say this is the R1, this is your R2. So what you have to do that, 1 minus R1 minus 1, 1, 1 minus R1 into, you can calculate here x comma y is equal to 0, 0. And also 1 minus R2 minus 1, 1, 1 minus R2 into x comma y is equal to 0, 0. If you solve these two, you will get some value of x comma y here. If you solve here x comma y, you will get some values here. We will say this is the eigenvector v2, this is the eigenvector v1. Because both are different, definitely they will give some number, right? So our solution will be x comma y is equal to c1. This will be determined v1 e raised to the power 1 plus iota into whatever number you want to write. I am writing the t plus c2 v2 e raised to the power 1 minus iota into t. This is your answer. Okay. Yes. Any doubt? Anybody have any doubt? Please ask. It is better you can take one CSIR problem. This is I think 2012. It was given x dash y dash is equal to minus y is equal to minus x plus y. This is the page in the C part. This question was in C part. See this question in the C part. Okay. So this is the question he asked in 2012 in the CSIR, and similar question was in the same 2000, I think 11 in the NBHM. In NBHM, always one question fixed from here. So let us write it x dash y dash is equal to minus 1 1 0 and minus 1 x comma y. Find the solution of the differential equation. Let us calculate. So the matrix is this. The matrix of auxiliary equation LR is equal to R square minus minus it will be plus R 2R. The determinant will be plus 1 is equal to 0. If you solve this, this will be R is equal to minus 1. The algebraic multiplicity is 2. Anybody have any doubt? Please ask. We have only one eigenvalue. This implies that AM is 2. If GM is 2, hey, then we are so happy, right? If GM is not 2, then we have to find out one more eigenvector. If GM is 2, then we are happy. There is some symbol, right, of happiness. If GM is 1, then we have to find out one modified eigenvector. All right? Yes. So, okay. Let us calculate. So, put here, what is the formula? Formula is A minus lambda I over x is equal to 0. All right. So, R is equal to minus 1. So, minus 1. And minus of minus 1, it will be plus 1. 1, 0, minus 1, plus 1 over x comma y is equal to 0, 0. This will come out 0, 1, 0, 0, x comma y is equal to 0, 0. From first row, this will tell you y is equal to 0. What is x? X we cannot determine under the given equation, meaning the x is free. Here y 0, but x is free. So the answer will be x comma y. A. The y is 0. Keep it here. Keep x as it is because x is free. Now take x outside. It will be your 1 comma 0. And this is your eigenvector V1. All right. Very good. Once we have this V1, we need one more eigenvector. How do we find out? The formula is same. What is that? A minus lambda I into W is equal to V. Right? This is the formula. So A minus lambda I, if you remember, we have already how to find this solution. This is already 0, 1, 0, 0. We have 1 comma 0, 1 comma 0, right? Sorry, W, W1, W2 is equal to 1 comma 0. If you solve here, see if you multiply here, W1, see, if you multiply, from here you will not get anything, but from here you will get W2 is equal to 1. From here, W2 will be 1. Right? Once W2 is equal to 1 and W1 is 3. So again, W1 and W2, again, W1 is 3, W2 is 1. Take W1 outside, it will be 1 comma 1. So the W1 is 3. So this is your W. Now we are able to write. We have all the vectors. What is the solution? Solution will be x comma y is equal to C1 V1 e raised to the power minus lambda minus 1t plus C2. Tell me, T time V plus W into e raised to the power minus t. All right. So the answer will be x comma y is equal to C1 10 e raised to the power minus t. TV plus W. You can calculate here T10 plus W. So W is already given 1 comma 1. So this will be your T plus 1 and it will be 1. So this came out plus C into T plus 1 into 1 e power minus t. This can be written as x comma y is equal to C1 e power minus t plus C2 1 plus t e power minus t, right? This is x is equal to, and y is equal to, it will come out C2 e power minus t. This is your answer. All right, everyone? Yes, I think it is all right. So this is your answer. Again, the same process that we had discussed earlier. They will ask you again, hey, tell me, when t tend to the infinity, your y tend to the infinity. Tell something about here also. When t tending to infinity, it will also tend to infinity or not? The answer is, I believe it should be. So the same analysis again. You see the homework for you, go and find out when t tending to infinity, x and y also tending to the infinity or tending to 0. This is the homework for you. So anyway, friends, all right. So today I have little bit again throat irritation. I do not know why. I was feeling better. So yes, write the question. So the homework is this. Classification, I had written here, classification. Under what condition this solution will be stable or node or unstable or neutral or center, anything else? Node, N-O-D-E. So these are the things that you have to do. This is the homework. And what is the homework? I will tell you, it's very simple. And also, yes, sometimes they will say a spiral also. So these are the questions. Sometimes in this SIR they are usually this used to ask in physics, but they ask also sometimes. So what you have to do that? These are nothing. These are the classification. We have eigenvalue, right? I simply leave it what is written. I will tell you something else. They are asking, instead of this, they are simply asking, hey, both eigenvalue are real, or both are complex, or both are imaginary, or both are real number and positive, both are real but have different sign. This is what he is asking here. So I want you to do this. It is all right to everyone? Again I'm asking. I'm telling this in other way. They are asking the eigenvalue of the matrix, all are real number or purely imaginary number or complex number, or if they are real, then their sign is same sign or different sign. That's what it is written, nothing more than that. So I believe that you can look at it. Okay. It's a simple observation. Okay. Right? So really this is nothing they are asking. We have calculated. See, this is the eigenvalues, both are same sign of the real number. Then what is this? They say this is a node. That's all. Right? So this case, this system will represent a node, N-O-D-E. So I mean, this thing you have to take care. Written in every book, whatever you can open, even a normal book, there also it will be written. So anyway, guys, thank you. See you tomorrow. I hope this much is sufficient for today. Thank you. See you tomorrow.